Listen, get ready. This is Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
KRBE.
It's brought to you by Taqueria Sarandas, and we have a chance for you to go to Monster Jam. 4 tickets to Monster Jam coming to NRG Stadium. The dates are February 1st, February 2nd, and February 8th. So you got 3 nights of fun that you can choose from. Plus, you become a finalist to win a suite for you and 13 of your friends. All you need to do is be lucky caller 12. The number is 833-390-KRBE. I saw a TV commercial for Monster Jam the other day, guys. And you know it's big when the vehicles are the stars, like, Megalodon.
Yeah, you don't know.
Skull Crusher.
You don't know who the guys driving are.
No, you don't know.
Unless you're really hardcore, I guess.
You don't know. And I also was thinking, Eric, since we had like the... because the professional bull riders event is happening this weekend at Toyota Center. We had a cowboy in here yesterday who's a bull rider.
He was definitely a cowboy, man.
100% a cowboy.
He was missing
rancher,
a tooth even.
From bull riding.
Like he was chipped half of it.
I've never met anybody or talked to anybody who drives one of the Monster Jam trucks. And I'm so curious. I'm just so curious. Like, do you pick the truck? They just assign you? Are you is it like a pool of y'all that y'all travel around the country? Like, who drives those trucks?
And is there only one? Like, when I grew up, Bigfoot was the big one.
Oh, yeah, Bigfoot was the big truck.
Was there only one Bigfoot truck? It's like what's the Siberian Orchestra?
Trans-Siberian Orchestra,
Is there just one? Isn't there like 2 of those groups?
Oh, I don't know.
And they go around the country, or is it just one?
Good point, I don't know.
Like circus, I think they had 2 circus groups, didn't they?
Oh, they had
and
to
they would tour a certain area.
Yeah.
And you just always thought there's one Bigfoot.
Like the Radio City Rockettes, they've got more than one troupe. It's not just the one that's in Radio City on stage. They have the travelers that had to come to Houston, and they're all over. I don't know. If you know somebody who's a Monster Jam truck driver, I'm just so curious. How do you train for that? It's not like F1.
They have a training facility out in, I think, Carolinas.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm going to grow up and be a monster
And you know about
truck
like
driver.
buckle bunnies, like the girls that
We
always
talked about
like.
that yesterday.
He talks about them.
He's like, I'm married, and that's why I let my wife do all my socials.
Oh,
he just doesn't pay attention.
Where's he from?
Oh, he's from Muleshoe, Texas.
That's a real city.
It is deep west, between Lubbock and Amarillo.
Oh.
And he goes, nothing happens in Muleshoe. That's why I had to get out and become a professional.
I had to ask him, off air was down there, I asked about like, what do we think about like Landman and
Yellowstone?
Yellowstone. He's like, yeah, I watched one episode, I turned it off.
I think it was like even half of the episode, he said.
Yeah.
Not even the full episode.
Because it's not real cowboy like
what
him.
Academy Award-winning actress have we not heard from in a while? And it's because she says, I was sick of my own voice. Can you think of that? Like when actresses kind of just take a break? Remember after Adele did her show in 2016, she goes, you're not going to hear from me for a while.
It has to be somebody that's rich and successful, because why would you give up?
Right.
It's so hard to get back in and be, keep doing movies.
It's Katie's own Renee Zellweger.
Oh, we know her sister.
Oh, yes, that's right. We have had her sister on a lot.
Renee Zellweger's sister's here. Let's bring her in.
Hold on, let me find her.
You got to find her in there.
Okay. Yeah, hey, so basically what I do now is I'm an executive assistant.
What's your name again?
Bobby Zellweger.
That's right,
From the Zellweger clan.
Okay, yeah.
We
So
are
how's Renee
based in
been?
Katy, Texas.
Have you has Renee been hanging out with y'all a lot since she took a hiatus from Hollywood?
We haven't seen her in quite some time. She's slightly disowned us and acts like she doesn't even know what Katy is.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I never heard her like Beyonce at least comes back to Houston a lot.
Right.
Donates. I never heard about your sister doing that much.
Zellweger she did like a talk show. I don't know who it was, Kimmel or maybe the time was Letterman, talked about the rice silos in Katy and how they used to hang out back there. In high school.
Well, we generally love rice in our family.
That's just for those that are totally lost. Kevin brought up Bobby Zellweger years ago in a prank call. She's like so random.
She just shows up once in a while.
Yeah.
Because at the time there was a popular, program out with Renee Zellweger in it where she did play some type of executive where she was taken advantage of underlings.
Bridget Jones' Diary.
Is that what it was?
In Bridget Jones' Diary, the guy was a disgusting sex harasser.
This was a series on TV.
Oh, yeah, that series, yeah. That was the last thing she did on Netflix like 4 years ago, remember?
Mm-hmm. Was it My Own Love Song?
No, it was like, it was like she hooked people up, and she hooked people up to... Oh, my God, what was that? I watched half an episode.
Well, one thing I noticed about Renee is that she kind of like closes her eyes and draws out her work.
But that actually was the big deal when she did resurface because I was like, what happened to Renee Zellweger's eyes?
Yeah.
They're so wide now. Like, people swore that she had work, and she goes, I'm just different because I took a 6-year hiatus. She returned for Bridget Jones' Baby, and she said, when I was working, I was like, oh my gosh, listen to you. Are you sad again, Renee? Or is that your mad voice? It was a regurgitation of the same emotional experiences. So she took took a break. Now she is back for the 4th movie, Bridget Jones' Mad About the Boy. It streams on Peacock on Sam's birthday, February 13th.
Totally
4 of them?
watching that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Roula and Ryan Show on KRBE with what's going down in H-Town.
Well, I don't have to tell you that everybody, I feel like, was glued to the television yesterday morning as this news first broke of a police officer being shot. And there was a giant manhunt off of 610 Estelle Link for the person who was responsible. It was Brazoria County Deputy Jesus Vargas, who unfortunately lost his life in the line of duty trying to serve a warrant to a man named Robert Lee Davis, a violent career criminal. He was shot and killed, and then he went on the run, and they had everybody on lockdown from like 3 miles out. Everything was on lockdown. Schools, stores, neighborhoods.
That's always fun to get that text alert.
I'm sure how
It's
terrifying.
like, what the hell? You hear?
What did
Shooters
the
on the
alert
loose?
say? What did it say when you got it, Eric? Because I can only imagine. Oh my gosh.
Mine was just a blue alert. I was driving
everybody
to
got
go,
that one, the boom,
okay,
boom, boom.
Yeah. But I didn't get any other one, just the blue alert.
He's talking about the school sending.
Yeah,
a
I was
message.
just adding
Yeah.
to it. That's the only one I got,
Right. It was,
but not a school
I think my
one.
wife sent
It's
it.
pretty scary.
I'm sure it's
terrifying. So in the end, Rocky, the canine officer, found him hiding in a dumpster behind the same strip center where he killed the police officer. And Rocky was barking to alert the other officers to come get him. He started shooting through the dumpster, and he shot the dog twice.
This one was at 1, so I think there was one before that.
The school is aware of the police officer shooting in our school neighborhood. Students are safe out of an abundance of caution. They will remain in their classrooms. HPD is keeping us apprised of updates. You're like, oh my gosh.
Things I didn't deal with. All we had was tornado drills in my little town.
Yeah.
Awful.
Officer Vargas was a dedicated public servant known for his integrity, compassion, and commitment to our community. He is a father of 3. He has a husband, and is a tremendous loss for the entire brotherhood of the office. The sheriff's office said it would later release information on their page regarding memorial and remembrance services.
Is there a place we can donate?
Let me
Does
look
it have
here.
on there anywhere? I don't know. Somebody could probably text. I'm sure there's a site where they have a GoFundMe
It does say
or a
on
Facebook
KHOU's
page.
website that the 100 Club, which is a nonprofit organization that supports these members of fallen law officers and firefighters, will be giving Vargas's family a $20,000 check immediately,
That's great.
which is good. Probably let me look that up, Eric, because I know that there are different police funds for when one of their brothers or sisters
Let's hope
falls in line of duty.
It's not a GoFundMe because since GoFundMe takes a piece, like, is there something else for them to? I just want to get the family taken care of.
Yeah, it's the 12th line of duty death for the Brazoria County Sheriff's Office. The last one happened in 2011 when a deputy passed away in a crash. The last time a deputy was killed by gunfire was in 1973. And he was serving a warrant to this man who was a career criminal. He is now shot dead. Rocky is a hero. He's going to be okay. Rocky, the canine officer, thank goodness as well. But prayers go out to the Vargas family, and it's just every single day. That's what the line of duty is. When they wake up, they don't know what's going to be in front of them. And it was unbelievable. I could not stop watching television yesterday. I was so worried for everybody. So, coming up next, the rodeo sounder of the day. We have a chance for you to go to the rodeo for free on KRBE, but how are you going to get there? You got to know what rodeo sounder to be listening for. To be caller 104, we'll reveal it coming up next.
And how would you, Kevin, like to make $45,000 by driving the Nutmobile?
Nuts! Wow, that's nutty.
like,
I'll tell you what it
we're
is.
just-
It's a Nutmobile. What kind of nuts are they?
Yeah, it definitely beats my salary, so let's do it.
We're going to talk about that next on the Roula and Ryan Show.